everyone, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay, alright, terrific, magnificent, because I am doing so. So, if you're new here, my name is Panda, and you're watching Panda Circus. Hey, look, row intro. So one of the things I have been noticing lately is that since I'm doing videos every day, it's getting easier to record, but sometimes I get caught up in my own mind, just trying to figure out what am I going to say next, because I'm doing a video every single day, 3 days a week in Portuguese and 3 days of the week in English. So hey people, I am back. I just finished my running, and also today I just want to be grateful for you that's taking your time to watch this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. It means a lot to me. You don't know how much it means to me. Today's episode of Things I've Learned with Circus, we're gonna be talking about two different things which they come up together in the end, which is creation and execution. So the main reason I bring this topic over here is because when I started doing circus when I was 14 years old, I was all about the execution. How can I do the best front flip? How can I do the best back handspring? How can I do the best back flip? How can I do this, then do, and not think. So yes, in my early ages when I started circus, it was all about execution, it was all about doing. I didn't care at all about creating. I had no idea what create was about, so I just stuck in execution, doing. And then I don't feel wrong or I don't feel bad about it, but after a while, everything started to change. This happened by the year of 2013 or 2014, when I came back and joined another circus school, where techniques was not the biggest point of the classes. It was most about creating and figuring out yourself in the room, yourself as an artist, and yourself as a creator. In my mind, it was still like the execution, and do, over and over again, because I came from a past that was just that. Of course, there was a little bit of creation here and there, but I was never a big part of it. I was just the person who was obsessed with techniques and doing better every time. It was a constant battle against myself to learn other techniques. Like, there were some points where I was like in the trampoline for so long that I wanted to puke. Literally, I wanted to throw up because my body was so tired of just jumping and getting ready and getting better. I was very good at my techniques. But in the other hand, when it came to like creation process, I've seen a few videos, I've seen some shows. There I saw that there were so many other opportunities and ways, and like, I don't know actually the word I'm looking for here, but I saw that there was way more of circus than the thing I already knew. So in my second year, I started to understand a little bit more about myself. As I told you guys many times, I've done a research about my body, how I can do stuff, how I can research and how I can create on my body, because I'm big and I'm heavy and I do tumbling in a different way. I do everything exactly the way I was taught, and I try to do the best as I can, And sometimes one movement that seems easy for someone, it can be hard for me if I don't do it in the way that my body should do it. So this is when I started to put technique with creation. This is when I started to understand that both collide and they become one. It becomes circus. It becomes art. Because you can't have only creation without any technique, at least in my point of view. And also you cannot have only techniques without any creation. There's a point that you have to meet them in between and then you become a great artist, and then you start to create more, and then you start to put yourself in a way where you think more instead of just doing. And then I started to fall deeply and way more in love with the art of circus instead of acrobats, instead of tumbling, instead of flips, instead of techniques. I fell in love more deeply with art itself. I started to research and I started to look for more things where I can learn. And then in 2016 I was called to work on French Woods, which is a big camp in the United States all about arts. And then I fell deeply in love again about circus and about musical theater, about dance and about ballet, jazz and everything. And then my boss said, you do too much, you don't stop to think. And then I stopped to think that he was actually right, because I overdo and I don't stop to think. And sometimes the only thing you need to do is take a nice deep breath and think, what am I doing? What do I have to do? How can I do this easier? How can I get to this place easier? How can I come from A to B in my own unique way? And once more, I fell in love again with the art of circus. And more importantly, I fell in love with myself again. I started to accept my body. I started to accept the way I was born. I started to accept the way I was built. I started to accept everything that I've learned so far. And after that, I learned I was not an executioner. I was unique. I was an artist, and I still am. That was the most important thing that has ever happened in my life, because now I can follow my life. I can seriously become a circus artist instead of a circus executioner, because I was afraid that I was gonna get injured, and when I got to 30 years old, I would not be able to do circus anymore. And all of a sudden, that changed, that switch flipped, and I started to think more about art and learning. Life is a journey, not a destination. It's a cliche, but you gotta learn what your point is. You gotta learn your body, you gotta accept your body. And if you don't accept your body, if you don't think you're comfortable in your body, do a research on your body. Research your movements in your own unique way, because you are unique. You are unique. There's no one that is like you, and there's no one that's like me, because I am better. I am the best me that could ever exist, and you're the better you that could ever exist. Different is better than better. I feel like I heard this like 3 months ago, and I was like, wow, that clicked to me, because I'm different, and that is better than better. I just want to say thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for being subscribed to my channel if you are already, and if you are not, make sure you click the subscribe button, because I'm releasing videos every single day. Yes, 3 in Portuguese, 3 in English, and on Sunday I'm gonna do a big compilation of stuff I see on Instagram. So if you wanna send me something, just go and DM me in one of those 2 Instagram here. I'll be glad to reply to you, okay? Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, a kiss and a hug from your favorite panda, and I'll see you tomorrow em português. Bye bye.